Hey crew, it's Pitt, and I'm back on another reaction video. Today we're going to be checking out another new artist from Appalachia Untold. This is Ginger Wixx, Lonesome Blues. Let's dig in, see what's up.
Sneaking out and cut class, couldn't go a day or less without seeing you.
Young love, that's what we're dealing with. Like, it's gonna wind up bad, right? We got lonesome blues, not lonesome happiness.
Stressing about what I'm gonna wear, changing up my perfume in my head. You say something's different about you. I've never called you home. I'd have never moved my things. And if I had a time machine, I'd go back to when you met me. Some memory, so I wouldn't be so blue and lonesome over you.
Alright, so, voice is absolutely beautiful, right? She's playing the guitar beautifully. The song, however, like, y'all know me. Y'all know that I like personal decisions and I like taking responsibility for your choices, right? That's what I believe in. And so for me, to go back and change is just ridiculous, right? Why would you even want to? You learned something from that relationship, even if it was terrible, right? And y'all know not every relationship's romantic and not every relationship is in that manner. So I've been through some pretty terrible relationships, and you learn something from them even when they're terrible, like even when it's a bad thing. Now, the thing to learn is what to stay away from, right? Not what not to accept into your life. And if you go back in time and you change that one little thing, you change meeting this person that brought you so much distress, then what might happen instead is that you find somebody wonderful the first time out. What is more likely to happen instead is that you find somebody worse, that you can't get their hooks out of you, that you wind up in a worse situation. And I don't know, like, if there's cheating or if it's abuse or whatever is going on in the situation to cause the relationship to fall apart. Whatever it is, there's a lesson for you to learn in it, and you should never regret learning the lesson. It can be sad, cry. It can be angering, get mad, right? Get those emotions, feel those emotions. But they are not to be just, man, I wish that never would have happened, because then you lose the lesson. Learn from it instead. Learn instead where your boundaries lie. Learn instead, I will not tolerate whatever this happens to be. And learn to express yourself from this relationship. Make sure that you learn how to communicate with your partner where those boundaries lie, because that is the point of those failed relationships, right? That's the point of the hurt and the loss and the sorrow of, I thought this person was going to be my everything. I thought we would spend the rest of my life together, and then I woke up, and then this thing happened that made me wake up. There's a reason why it hurts so bad. There's a reason why you get so angry. It is to let you know the situation is wrong and what to change in your life going forward. It's why I love talking about these independent artists, because they bring up these great issues that we can talk about. Like, there's not a mainstream artist that's going to be talking about this that I can deal with, right? I love finding these independent artists because they talk about real issues that we can really talk about. And she's killing it. Like, it's a beautiful song, it really is, and I understand it.
Staying up late, taking our time. There wasn't a cab, 'cause I was a child. But if I knew how this would go, I'd have never called you home. I'd have never moved my things. And if I had a time machine, I'd go back to when you met me, and I'd erase the memory so I wouldn't be so blue and lonesome over so lonesome over you.
All right. That was absolutely beautiful. She has an amazing voice. She plays the guitar well. The scenery is great. I always love the outdoor scenery. This was absolutely amazing, right? I love to see these independent artists out here singing about what they are passionate about. Now, I talk an awful lot on this channel about mental health, right? That's what we do. We are trying to help people learn how to get better. That's why we watch these videos. That's why we talk about the issues that come up in these issues. I'm going to say something, and I'm not digging at her, right? I always want to make sure it's clear. I'm never digging at the artist, but the mentality of this song is choosing depression. It is deciding I am going to be upset, continuing on past the point of needing to. You get big emotions for a reason. Whenever you get emotionally invested in a person and they betray that trust in whatever manner it is, you get a big emotion. Whether it's anger or sadness or whatever it happens to be, it's a big emotion and it needs to come out. You need to feel that, to express that, to get it out of your soul before it poisons you. You need that. But if you keep picking at it, right? If you keep going back to it so that you feel bad, that's a problem. If you keep going back, like, we're going to, for instance, this into a adultery type situation, right? She has invested her life in this man and he has cheated on her. That's a terrible thing. Like, I have been through that a couple of times. And it's a terrible thing. You get these really big emotions that clog up your chest and your head. And you're just like, "Ugh," and you cry or you scream and you get mad. And you're supposed to. You're supposed to feel these things because that is something that is supposed to change in your life. You're not supposed to be with an adulterer. Imagine that. And so your spirit recognizes that. Once it is recognized that there is a situation of adultery, then your spirit recognizes that and it lets you know this emotion means get away. Right? That's what that means. The sadness means that this person is not for you, or this anger means to get away from this person. That's what those are. So you get away and 6 months passes. But every day you're like, I can't believe he cheated on me. I can't believe he cheated on me. I can't believe he cheated on me. Can you believe he cheated on me? Can you believe he cheated on me? He cheated on me. Hey, you over there. He cheated on me. If you're doing that, you're choosing to be blue about it. You're choosing the depression out of that. You are deciding my life is going to wrap around this person who did wrong to me. The emotions and the anger are absolutely valid, but they are not meant to be held on to. If you are holding on to these things for 6 months or a year or, God forbid, 10 years, you have the problem. Now, they had a problem. Their problem was adultery. That was their problem. They are not good people for that. I'm never excusing that type of behavior or abusive behavior. But you are choosing to be blue. You are choosing to stay in that state. You are choosing depression. Like, whenever you decide that I'm going to continuously pick at this wound, not to heal it, but to just feel it, then you are choosing to feel that emotion, whether it is sadness or anger or whatever it is. You're deciding that is where you want your life to be. Make better decisions. You absolutely have the right to feel them. You don't have the right to hold on to them. Don't let it turn you bitter. That person was removed from your life for a reason. They were not your permanent, even if you thought they were. Even if you thought, my whole life is going to be this one person for the rest of my life. Obviously, that was not true. You need to wrap your head around the fact that it's not you. Like, they didn't cheat on you because of you. I mean, they might have. There are reasons that men cheat. Now, most of the time, those reasons are trite and arbitrary, but sometimes they are absolutely valid reasons, right? Regardless, you're not supposed to be there. And if you're trying to hold on to something that keeps you miserable, then you're choosing to be miserable. And I'm going to let that dog go. I'm not going to beat it anymore. This was a great song because it gives me the chance to talk to you about how to actually deal with things that go on in here. Because this is the hard part, right? Everybody recognizes that cheating is bad, but nobody recognizes that holding on to the bitterness of that cheating is even worse. To decide that this is where my life is going to revolve around now, behind this fact that this person did this thing to me, that's where your life's going to revolve around. That is a very negative choice for you. That is you determining your life, because that's what we do here. We determine what our lives will be. And if you are going looking for sadness, you're going to have a sad life. If you're going looking for anger, you're going to have an angry life. Get out there and look for love. Look for the person who is actually designed and intended for you to spend the rest of your life with, for you to be able to put your trust into and it be returned and not betrayed. It is out there. There is somebody out there for you. And if you would quit being impatient and accepting whatever comes your way, instead of doing that, if you wait patiently for the one who is right for you to show up, then you come out better. You don't waste your heart on people who don't care. This was absolutely great. Ginger Wixx, thank you very much for this. Appalachia Untold, thank you very much for this. I love finding these independents. I love finding these people who are just out there stretching their wings, getting out there and letting us know about real issues. That's what I really want to talk about, is the things that make people better. The things we can do for ourselves to make ourselves better. So, Ginger Wixx, this was great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. To the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Until next time, I love you. You're perfect, whole, and complete just the way that you are. And this has been Pitt's Take. Peace.